Hi, and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Rich and Tripp. What we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your dog's ability to understand and respond to his obedience commands. The little corrections and the motivations that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash. He keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves the left hand free to give any correction that we may need to give. And the only correction is a little tug and let go on his slip collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. He has been fitted with his very own slip collar, and we will teach you how to use that effectively when we bring him home during your lesson. Now, Tripp is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. The command is Tripp heel, and Rich is going to take off heeling. And Tripp looks so adorable when he heels next to you. And heeling is proper leash walking without pulling you or tugging you. And each time that you stop your feet, whether it's to talk to a neighbor or to cross traffic, he sits automatically to wait for his next command. Nice automatic sits. Beautiful leash manners. No dragging you down the street. Now, the next exercise that we're demonstrating is the stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. This helps to develop attention span and focus. When Rich returns back to him, he will walk all the way around him as an additional distraction, returning all the way back to Tripp's shoulders where he started, and at this point, he expects to get another command. So they're going to run through their heel, and their automatic sit and their stay again for us.
Stay.
Leaves him in a stay. And remember, you're going to practice these exercises indoors as well as outdoors. This time, instead of returning back to him, Rich is going to use his name, and he's going to lighten his tone of voice, and he's going to call him in.
Tripp, come.
The come command is very important, and he should come and sit right in front of you facing your knees rather than jumping all over you, and then he returns back to heel position and back sitting. And they're going to demonstrate that stay, sit, stay again for you.
Stay.
Now you're going to lengthen out your stay commands as he develops maturity. This time, Rich is calling him in again, having him sit, and then returning back around to heel position and back sitting. Great job, puppy. He's such a smart little guy, and he's been a pleasure to have. Now, the next exercises that we're going to demonstrate for you are your down commands, and there are two. This is down from a heel position. Flat of your palm straight down toward the ground on the one-word command to down. And again, you can practice this right in your living room. It's cold and snowy outside on the nice carpet. Teaches him house manners and people skills. Rich is going to heel him out of that, and we'll demonstrate that down from a heel position again. We don't have the snow that you guys have, but I'll tell you what, it's nippy today. Tripp loves it though.
Down. Stay.
This is your down from the heel position. So with the dog next to you and seated first.
Oh.
And every once in a while he gets goofy during his down stay. He's still a puppy. He can be clumsy and goofy and lose focus, and that's okay. We expect that out of these youngsters. This is a wonderful foundation for him to have at his age. And we'll be with you there to work through whatever you need to work through as he matures and goes through other developmental stages. Now this time we're going to demonstrate down from a distance. So with your dog seated, you give him the stay command. Rich walks out to the end of his training leash. He's going to use his right hand to give the command, and he goes into a down. He likes to crawl into you before he lays down on that distance down.
No, let's get away from that stuff. Come on, Tripp.
There's something on the ground that he's interested in. We're going to demonstrate that down from a distance again for you. Always have him seated, leave him in a stay.
Down.
That's your down from a distance. Now we've demonstrated for you your heel, your automatic sit, your stay, your down from a distance, and your come. These are the exercises that we're going to be having you practice with Trippe at home so that it gives him something constructive to do with his little brain and keeps all of his commands fresh for when you need them. We've enjoyed having him and you as clients, and thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company, and happy holidays.